We are back for another episode of Excalibur CCG TV's Talking Comics.
Like it or not.
Like it or not. I like it.
I like it.
I think there are a lot of other people who like it too. Each week we take a look at comics that are going to be new to the store on Wednesday morning. This week we're taking a look at the comics for August 2nd. We are your hosts. Sorry, a little scattered.
It's been a long day.
It's been a very long day. We're your hosts. I'm Randy.
I'm Mark.
And we're going to be as jovial as possible on a very hot, right now it's end of July, beginning of August day. Those of you who aren't in Louisiana, you're very lucky. It just gets way too hot. If you guys haven't stopped by the shop before, remember we have two locations where you can find Excalibur Comics. One is in Shreveport, Louisiana. That's where we are. The second is in Texarkana, Texas. It's the Texas side of the border. The addresses for the shops, the phone numbers for the shops can be found online at the Contact Us page on ExcaliburCCG.com. We have one big announcement that we've been talking to you about. Those of you guys who are not here in Louisiana are probably getting a little sick and tired of hearing about it. But
some of you who are in Louisiana might be getting sick and tired of hearing about it.
You may be getting sick and tired of hearing about it. But maybe, hopefully, there's that person who has maybe not watched the last few episodes and they tune into this one and go, oh, snap, I forgot to get my
GeekCon tickets.
GeekCon tickets. They are available here, guys. Those dates are August 18th through the 20th. You need to specify. Are you going to be there the full weekend? Are you going on a Saturday? Or are you going on a Sunday? And if you're going for the weekend and have children that you're going to need to buy tickets for, Mark, do we have weekend passes for the kids?
We do not, Randy.
We do not. You need to buy one ticket per day for the children that will be going along that are within the ages of
6 to 12.
6 to 12.
6 to 12.
6 to 12. Lots of fun here with this one. You're going to have, if you have a spouse that is not too excited about going to a convention and standing in line and waiting for Lou Ferrigno's autograph, or who is it, Gil Gerard,
Sam Jones.
They can get in line and they can wait for Joey Fatone's autograph, because Joey Fatone will be here as well. So stop on by our booth and see us while we're there. Stop on by the store and get the tickets before they are no longer available from us.
Yep, we should have them until about a week before the con.
Exactly. So beyond that, I think we're ready to dive into the comics for this week, guys.
It's a big pile to dive into.
Lots of number ones here. Last week was just kind of treading water. We're in the deep end right now.
We're in the adult end, that's right.
Yeah.
We're with the big boys.
With the 3D computer-generated sharks.
Yes. Yes.
They are here. Oh, there was one right there. And Mark, I believe you're going to start us off.
I will start us off. From Oni Press, Dead of Winter, #1, from Kyle Starks and Gabo.
Oh, okay.
Gabo. In the pantheon of heroes, none are more lovable and loyal than everyone's beloved old dog. Sparky is his name. Surviving in the wintry apocalypse of the undead, this former TV star turned zombie-killing machine just wants to make friends and be a good boy. As his fellow survivors scavenge for supplies in the frigid wasteland, will Sparky be able to protect his companions from threats both undead and not yet undead?
Did this say anything? Is that that sounds like a video game?
It is a
title.
video game.
Okay.
It's I guess it's an app game or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's called Dead of Winter as well. So this is based on that.
Okay. So fans of the video game can pick up the comic book.
Yep.
They can find it at Excalibur Comics.
We should have some.
We should definitely have some. Fun one for me. And guys, you're going to notice from a few of these that I'm talking to you about, I have a theme going on this week. From Image Comics, we've got Elsewhere, #1. Jay Ferber is writing it. Ferber. And if you enjoy Copperhead, that's one of his books as well. And I went online to do some research for the name here. Sumye, and I may still have gotten Sumye, I think Keskin, a Filipino artist, is going to be drawing this one. This is a story of what really happened to Amelia Earhart. Where did she appear to? She has in fact been transported, or she was transported to a fantasy world, and while she's just trying to find a way home, she ends up becoming part of this rebellion, trying to overthrow a warlord that's in control of everything.
This might be where all the lost luggage goes, too.
That could be, and the socks.
And the socks.
And that red cap to my teeth, because that disappeared.
Yeah, but it came back.
It did come back, so
Sometimes
somebody threw it back. But the big thing for her with this is that everybody in this realm seems to want to kill her. So somebody did not like Amelia Earhart very well.
Wow. How can you not like Amelia Earhart?
And if you don't know what the theme is of this yet, you'll know when I start talking about another book later here. So that's my first one.
Next up for me is Galactron, #1 from Albatross Comics.
Yes.
This is from Eric Powell and Brendan Small, the guy who brought you Death Clock and Metalocalypse and all that cool stuff,
Yes.
which I wish that they'll never bring it back, but I wish they would because it's awesome. Artist is Steve Mannion and Jason Moore. This is a high-stakes intergalactic extreme rock comic. Based on his album Galacticon, we follow Triton, intergalactic hero of the universe, who will face the ultimate outer space struggle, getting over his divorce.
We've all been, no, we haven't all
We have
been
not
there.
been there.
So I'm not intergalactic, and I haven't gone through a divorce. So,
But you're my hero.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Still very cool names attached to that book.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Marvel has their first of the Generation one-shots coming out this week. We have Generations, Bruce Banner Hulk, and Totally Awesome Hulk. This is going to be the first interaction between these two Hulks, but we don't know if they're going to be interacting as friend or as foe. This is going to be Greg Pak writing it, and Matteo Buffagani, I don't know.
Beefagetti?
Beefaroni.
Okay.
Buffagani. We'll say that.
Buffagani.
It sounds good to me, but that's all they really have to talk about with that. No more accent. Continue.
From Image, we have Ghost Station Zero #1, written by Anthony Johnston and art by Sherry Shankama. This is from the creator of Atomic Blonde.
That's right.
Babushka's back for a brand new mission. Babushka. Ghost stations are abandoned Soviet bases from the Cold War, long forgotten and useless. Or so people think. When an Eon agent goes missing on the trail of a ghost station in the Swiss mountains, Mr. Clay turns to crime boss turned blackmailed international super spy Babushka to investigate. And what she finds is explosive!
Side note, Babushka was a mini-series earlier from Image.
Okay.
And I guess Anthony Johnson was the one behind that.
Must have been.
I didn't realize that. But as soon as you said Babushka, that was like light bulb coming on.
Okay.
And then the light bulb exploded.
It did.
And scared me. Devil's Due. We don't talk about Devil's Due very often.
No, we do not.
But I'm excited about this one. LARKS Killer #1. This is 7-issue miniseries. Why am I excited about this? Bill Willingham, creator of Fables, is writing this comic. Mark, not Mark you, but Mark DeSantos is going to be drawing it. And this one here, here's my theme, guys, deals with Lark, who's a runaway living on the streets of L.A., who gets transported to a fantasy realm full of magic and dragons and swords and whatever
luggage,
else.
Amelia Earhart.
That'd be great if they crossed
over.
I loved you in Wall Street. Oh, and that's why I'm getting confused with these two worlds, because it's not everybody that wants Amelia Earhart dead. It's everybody that wants Lark dead in this
Oh man!
comic. So Amelia Earhart's safe. She just has to defeat a warlord. Everybody wants to kill Lark, and she may not be able to figure out why she's even in this world before she dies, and maybe gives us a little hint as to why the title's called LARKS Killer.
Okay.
But
apparently everybody is LARKS Killer.
Apparently everybody is.
Wants to
I'm
be.
looking forward to this one. And your next one.
I am next. This is from Boom Studios. More explosions. This is Mech Cadet U. Not you, but YU.
4-issue miniseries.
Yes, from Greg Pak as well, and artist Takeshi Miyazawa. Once a year, giant robots from outer space come to Earth and bond with young cadets from the elite SkyCorp Academy to defend the world from terrifying aliens known as the Sharg. Bond. It's a great honor to be chosen, but this year, well, the wrong kid was picked. Greg Pak and Takeshi Miyazawa, both doing previous work for Marvel, team up for an action-packed adventure perfect for fans of Amadeus Cho and Pacific Rim.
Creator of Amadeus Cho, and I guess watcher of Pacific Rim.
Could be, yes, maybe.
I'm excited. Hopefully there's a little whining and dining involved with the bonding there. That would be fun.
It might be a little weird, too. But you know.
But fun. No. No, we'll get in trouble. Don't say that. DC Comics is giving us, fans of Jack Kirby, everything we could have hoped for with this, beginning this month, with the one-shots that are all celebrations of Jack Kirby during his 100th celebration, what would have been his 100th birthday. This is a New God special. I'm not going to say that this is number one, even though I just did, because it's a one-shot.
Right.
I get so tired of that. Shane Davis gives us the first story. With his first story, we're taking a look at Orion and Lightray as they're having to fight against Orion's evil brother, that is Kalibak, and he's also having he being Orion is having to struggle with his dark side as well, because growing up on
I see what you did there.
growing up on not New Genesis. Apocalypse. He's got some demons in his closet. The backup story in this issue is going to be, I believe, possibly be written and drawn by Walter Simonson.
Oh, so that's awesome.
That's like 3, 4, 5 thumbs way,
I'll throw my 2 in there too, or 3 or however many.
I don't know. Don't tell me.
Genetic defects.
Continue.
Okay, this one, I misread the name. So, this is the Phantom. And the name of the story is President Kennedy's Mission. It's not the Phantom President Kennedy's Mission.
I thought it was the Phantom President. And then it's like, that was really pretty cool. But
yeah,
it's the Phantom.
But it's the Phantom. It's the good old Phantom.
A little different.
You know, slam evil dude, from Hermes Press by Ron Goulart and Sean Joyce and Molina.
Cool. If we can have win-wins, we can have Molina.
The year is 1962, and the Phantom returns once again in a new adventure. There is a possible world war with Russia looming on the horizon, and newly minted President John F. Kennedy calls upon his old friend Kit Walker, not Marilyn Monroe, but Kit Walker, for help in this all-new fantastic
that's right.
adventure. Veteran Scramped Rider. Veteran Phantom script writer Ron Goulart returns with artist Sean Joyce, a newcomer to the Phantom and to comic books, but no newcomer to the art world. This 5-book story arc, each issue is to be released every month and a half, so not a monthly, a month and a halfly.
That's kind of new.
Yeah, and if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do.
I guess they're being honest.
Yeah, this has something for every fan. PHAN, fan, Phantom, fan.
Full of it.
History with JFK, Russian film fatales, that's always awesome, espionage, lost U.S. astronauts on a secret mission, sing pirates, and of course the Phantom, Diana, and Devil. Journey back to the swinging 60s with the Phantom. If this works, maybe they'll do a Phantom 60s, Batman 66 crossover.
That would be kind of
awesome.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There's not something for everybody because there's no Marilyn Monroe in there.
This is true.
You mentioned her earlier, so that's where my mindset is at right now.
Yeah, but it does have Russian femme fatales, so it's not really close, but it kind of is.
Yeah, we're tying into the Atomic Blonde and Babushka now.
Yes, this is true.
It's
I have a theme too, Randy.
Yeah,
I have one too. Yeah, I didn't know.
You're not the only one. I'm not special. We got Robotech #1 from Titan Comics, and there's not a whole lot to say about this book, guys, because there wasn't a lot in the description of it. Brian Wood is writing it, and Brian Wood is an awesome writer.
Yeah.
He should be able to bring a fun script to this book here. We've got Marco Turini doing the art. I suck at saying names.
Well, I'm not very good at it.
You've almost got a Turini there.
Yeah, I do.
But this is going to be a new series. It's fun for fans, old and new, to jump on board. I've never actually read a RoboCop. I've never read a RoboCop comic. I've never read a Robotech comic either.
I've seen some of the anime.
I've seen some of the anime when I was a kid.
Yeah.
They were on TV, and I always enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's cool.
So I picked up the first issue already. I don't know what the deal was, but they sent us, and they had mentioned it, I think, on Bleeding Cool, that the first issue could arrive early.
Okay.
And so there was like a single cover that arrived early, and all the rest of them are coming in this week.
Okay.
So I don't know what the deal was with that, but I haven't gotten to read it yet, so I'm still excited for that.
Cool. Lastly for me is from IDW. The TMNT, that's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Dimension X, #1, from Paul Allor and Pablo Tunica.
I totally did not connect the dots with TMNT earlier.
Yeah. The Turtles journey to find a reclusive and indestructible empath, only to find that the assassin Hak-R has found him first, and convinced him that the Turtles are the enemy. Directly ties into the exciting events of the main series, The Trial of Krang, continuing the events from Free Comic Book Day. This is a companion series, I guess. I'm assuming the regular ones are still going to come out.
Yeah.
Universe
And the main
title.
TMNT, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they usually have a third miniseries that's going to be out there along with that. Last up for me is Dynamite, giving us Turok #1. With this book, we see that Turok could be the savior of the Lost Valley, but he's not really that interested in doing that. He's really more interested in finding this missing girl. I don't know what his connection is to the missing girl. I believe that's something they'll reveal in the series. He's been lonely. But with this, it looks like the world of like these people ruling over the Lost Valley, that he needs to be the savior and take it away from them, and the little girl are going to intertwine with each other, so he's probably going to get involved anyways. Otherwise, it wouldn't really be that much of a book.
You are correct.
So that's a new series there for the character, and I did not write who the creative team is on that book, but it's I'm pretty sure an artist and a writer.
There will be one of each involved.
Yeah, maybe an inker, maybe a letterer,
maybe.
There may be an editor, and an editor may be doing an editor job and not the Marvel editor thing.
Marvel has editors?
I don't know. Nobody knows at this point.
Nobody knows. Yeah.
So that's the last of the. Is that the last of #1?
Yeah, that's the last of the
last of #1. A lot of them out there this week.
Yes, big week.
#1s. And there are like 3 or 4 of these that are on my list to pick up this week.
Yeah, you have a big chunk of your list coming out this week.
Yeah, I mean, I won't go through all of them, but yeah, there's like at least 5 books that are #1s coming out this week that I'll be reading. So I'm excited.
Awesome.
Something new. That's it for the #1s, guys.
#1s are done.
We've got one big storyline that's still going on here. Mark's going to give you a little bit of information about that one.
It'll be covered in Batman 28, The War of Jokes and Riddles Part 4. The war continues. War is heck. Unless it's Gotham City, where it's so much worse. So it's hell. Heck everywhere else.
Heck everywhere else.
Gotham City. Hell. That's right.
Heck in Metropolis, because
yes.
Superman don't curse.
That's right. He's all milk and vitamins and stuff.
And we know that Batman is the GD Batman. So
that's right.
There's cursing.
That's right. Yes, cursing and insulting. This is the clash between the Joker and Ritter. The Joker and Ritter.
John Ritter.
Yes. Continues to escalate. Zombie John Ritter.
Zombie John Ritter.
Man, this just got way cooler.
We need to get the dog to
That's right.
And no more.
Ties in with my theme.
You got a lot of themes going on.
Yeah. A lot of something going on. With the rest of the city's villains picking sides and joining in the midst of the battle, Batman must try to save whoever he can, while knowing he will forever be haunted by those he can't. So it's pretty much the same solicitation as last time, and the time before, and the time before.
Yeah, and for anybody reading this series, I flipped through it because I'm not a regular Batman reader.
Riddler has abs.
Riddler has abs and a chest tattoo of a question mark, which is questionable.
Question point, as
question
my son
point.
says.
Question point. I like that. And I don't know who the villain was that is the villain that could lose everything. I didn't recognize him. Is he? I guess we can give a no prize if someone can figure out who he is or what, where he's been previously.
Sounds good.
I didn't recognize him. Besides that, DC Comics is giving us an awesome DC CoverGirl's Zatanna statue this week. You'll get to see that on display now. I'm not Vanna White, so I can't, or the Price is Right girls, so I don't know how to. I don't know. But that's going to be out here in the shop.
Cool.
Please take a look at that. Lots of cool statues that have been coming in here recently.
Yeah. DC always puts out a bunch of good stuff.
Yeah, their Wonder Woman that they just did. Beautiful. And I think that's the same lineup of what's coming out with the Zatanna there. So two of the big popular DC characters that are not named Harley Quinn.
Fishnets, Randy.
Fishnets. Not fish sticks.
Not fish sticks.
Okay. So, a little quick side note there with the statue and Batman 28. And now on to the news.
A little bit of news. I thought we were going to have more coming out of San Diego, but we really did not.
I forgot that San Diego is not...
It's more entertainment.
Yeah, it's not the comic book boom that it once was.
Yeah.
They wait for New York to really kind of give us a lot of information.
And that's coming up in October, so...
Yeah, the one big thing I'm excited about was Jeff Lemire writing the Fantastic... the Terrifics.
The Terrifics, yeah.
That's not the Fantastic Four.
No, not the Fantastic Four. The Terrifics.
But they're going to be writing a Fantastic Four book since Marvel doesn't want to write one.
Right.
And it's got Mr. Terrific, who's only one of the coolest characters there is. So, I'm excited.
Cool. Just a couple of things that they covered. There will be another, I guess, gearing up for the Infinity War movie. Thanos found out today that it's going to be another trilogy. Jim Starlin and Alan Davis. The first chapter is called Infinity Siblings. It's going to come out, I don't know when, sometime this year. But it, deals with Thanos and cosmic-y stuff. I mean, it's Jim Starlin.
Right. Who, if he's going to write anything these days, it's either going to be the Weird over at DC or it's going to be Thanos over at Marvel.
Yeah, well, I mean, these guys just did that Guardians of the Galaxy miniseries together.
Oh, was Starlin the writer on board then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Mother Entropy?
Mother Entropy, yeah.
Yeah, and this is the second trilogy for Starlin to give us of the Thanos series. He had one with Thanos Revelation and a couple of other ones there.
Right.
At least two other ones, if it's a trilogy.
At least. That's right. That's right.
I know how to count. I'm good.
I count good.
I count good. And what's the other thing that we have?
There's a few, tying into the Marvel Legacy stuff coming out. There's a few Legacy one-shots that they're going to pick up with their old numbering. Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu, number 126. Silver Sable and the Wild Pack, number 36. Not Brand Ek, number 14. Dazzler 43, Power Pack 63, and Darkhawk 51 for those culty Darkhawk fans that are out there. I know there's a few of them. So these are only going to be one-shots. They have not listed creative teams for them yet, but I do know that Donny Cates will be writing one of them at least.
Oh, has he said so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't know which one, or ones. That's just a few titles that they threw out there. So they are getting serious about the Legacy stuff. We'll see how it goes. I'm cautiously optimistic, but we'll see.
This is smart for me because it's not trying to bring back and shove these books that are long since gone. It's not just renumbering books. These are bringing back, when's the last time we had a Dazzler series and Darkhawk series. They're giving us a one-shot for the book. for the fans, and just kind of saying, hey, here's something that's, I guess, a pleasant memory from your past with it.
Right. And, I mean, if they sell well, who knows which ones could, lead into
Right.
ongoings,
Well,
or a mini or something.
Right. It's a thing that Marvel and DC have struggled with in the past, where they will try to give you a comic book that probably is never going to make it as an ongoing series. And DC said, you know what, we're just going to do 6-issue miniseries from now on, unless we feel like we've got something that really lends itself. And right now, beyond the characters that they have, there's maybe just a handful of other books that could be ongoing series for them.
Right.
Justice Society.
Yeah. Well, Bleeding Cool was, and I can post a link in the comments or whatever. I was just reading this morning that Scott Snyder has said that after Metal, you'll be seeing Hawkman and Captain Marvel Shazam. A lot more. So.
Okay, yeah, 2 characters have been pretty missed, especially, well, I guess that's weird seeing Hawkman after we just had a comic book series that was called The Death of Hawkman.
I guess he comes back in Metal. So.
He got better.
He went to that dimension with Amelia Earhart and Lark, and they got him out of there.
Right, so Marvel, hopefully on their agenda is not having a big event, one right after the other, cutting down the titles. They've trimmed the fat on some of the titles and giving you some number ones. I still think with some of those titles that they have out there, they could be miniseries.
Yeah.
I'm not bad mouthing characters like Iceman and Jean Grey, but those are never going to be an ongoing title. They will eventually lose steam and be canceled, just because that's what happens with those characters. If they're an X-Men that's name is not Wolverine, you're not going to have a sustainable ongoing series.
They haven't even really got steam yet, as far as I can tell.
Right. I mean, but that's just, maybe they're falling into the wrong period of time in which to put those books out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I think that's going to be one of those things where hopefully they're kind of getting some things in order with how they need to.
They're definitely they're definitely getting. I mean, aside from the solo series, the X titles are doing very well.
Yeah.
So they're getting their House of X in order. So if they can do the same thing for the rest of their properties, then they'll be all right.
Right, definitely. So you excited about any of the Legacy books? Please tell us. If you're excited about the Thanos series, please let us know. Those are 2 of the bigger pieces of news. They didn't, like Mark said, they didn't really just like bust open the doors, the floodgates with comic book news.
No, it was a lot of movie and TV stuff, but not much comic news.
Right. I mean, mostly was the awards for comic books and a little bit of information there. So there's that. Quick question of the week, just because it's fun. There's been a little controversy since Wednesday, really, when Suicide Squad number 22 came out, with Amanda Waller claiming that Batman is in fact a meta-human. Her claiming that is his coming in contact with the nth metal. Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
That's the
stuff that
Hawkman
gives Hawkman his powers and brings him back constantly. And
right.
All kinds of funky stuff we're going to find out in this miniseries. Apparently.
Right. Both him and Joker have come in contact with that metal. So she's claiming that. Scott Snyder is claiming, no, he's not. He just works really hard, does a lot of CrossFit.
He's an overachiever.
Sounded a little tongue-in-cheek with his saying, no, he's not.
Yeah.
But we just want to know, what do you think? Batman, meta-human or not? I could go on my whole rant of Batman's been a meta-human for a long time because he has the power of knowing everything there is to know.
And not losing.
And not losing. But that's not what they're claiming with this. Totally different thing. He's been changed since touching some otherworldly material. So just let us know what your thoughts are on that. With that, have fun with it. Before we move on to the closing remarks here, Mark, anything you want to add?
No, just another shout out to Brad Campbell.
Yeah.
For putting the videos together and Another shout out to our bro Chris Hunter.
Yeah.
You know,
And good deal.
out there on vacation somewhere in the United States.
I think he's kind of like Captain America, where he's just riding the motorcycle across the country with a guitar.
Oh,
no, that's Easy Rider.
Easy Rider, yeah.
He has a
That's
shield.
okay, too.
Either way, yeah.
Except he's just got kids on his motorcycle.
His kids on the motorcycle.
Yeah.
And of course, Chris Z, you know, our boss. He is doing a tremendous job with getting these videos set up for Brad to be able to put the beautiful graphics together. So, great job for everybody for stepping up on that. That's going to be it for this episode of Excalibur Comics, Talking Comics. Remember to follow us at Excalibur CCG TV or ExcaliburCCG.com. Follow us on there. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us wherever in this world
YouTube.
we're getting our grubby little paws into. If you like the video, subscribe, share, comment, talk to us. I'm trying to get into the habit of talking back to you. I don't remember to check every week. That's just not one of the things in my multitude of things I'm doing during the day that I remember to do. But beyond that, I want you guys to take care, read good comics, and next week we'll be back with a new episode of Talking Comics.
Yes, we will.
All right. We'll see ya. Bye.